Test 1 2 3 4. Test 1 2 3 4.
The days of cleaning gutters and climbing ladders are officially over. Contact Home Solutions.
Test 1 2 3 4. Test 1 2 3 4. Okay, I'm live here on my Satisfactory mod pack. That's a tongue tire. Apparently I can't talk today. That's a tongue twister. That's what I was trying to say. And I did some work off camera, which we will go ahead and show you. And of course it's getting to be nightfall. So I basically, like I said, this floor is my smelting area. And then this layer up above is my constructor level. So far I'm making plates, rods, screws, some extra stuff that I haven't tapped yet. That's making iron plates. That's making iron plates. That's making iron plates. So we'll use that to feed stuff up there, and it probably won't all be making iron plates. And this is our copper wire, and here we make cable. So all automated. It all goes down below. And then I have 2 more levels up there that there's nothing on yet. We'll probably do a lot of unlocking because I got lots of resources because I was doing stuff. I basically did the nearby areas, cleared out the mobs, mapped out some sites. There's a whole bunch of iron over there and with a little bit of limestone. There's more iron over there. I'm literally surrounded by iron. And there's the poisonous gas area, so I built a wall here. This is my dock. I basically, if you look over there, you can see the windmill and that. The way I basically use those, it can't be close together. So I string power lines out as I explore and basically put one of those wherever I have a power line post and then feed it back into here so that when I need to take advantage of those sites, I already have power out there and I can just build out there. And the other thing that's from that refined power are these. These are like normal biomass burners, except look here. You can input directly from a conveyor belt to them. Unfortunately, they're at this weird angle, so I didn't come up with a clever, neat way to put biomass in. But in my exploring, I basically got a lot of biomass. And in fact, right now, because all my factories are full, we have 170 passive power, which means I have 17 of those windmills scattered around. And then we have another 100 capacity, which is our various generators. And right now, because everything's full, whoops, that's not what I want. We're using a whole 20.8 megawatts, which will rapidly go up as we pull stuff out of containers. I used the sign mod here. And let's go ahead and put a sign down on this one so you can see how it works. So I want to rotate it that way. And we'll go to normal type, large size, and we will call this miscellaneous because this is sort of my temporarily but dumping one. I think right now it's full of my extra biomass, yeah. Because we can't make the small ones yet, so. Okay, so as you can see up there, I already have field research, which is the next thing we want to get, which we need 300 screws and 100 plates, 300 wire. Wire's all the way down here. Well, I already have the wire. Oh well. And I probably had the plates. Yep. Boom, boom, boom. Push the button, Max. And that's going to take 3 minutes.
Milestone reached. The molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on samples collected in the field. To ensure a greater chance of success during exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been provided, as well as an object scanner and beacons. Note: the object scanner requires calibration via the MAM to enable detection of specific objects.
Okay, let's go ahead and get some. Do I have lights yet? I don't have lights yet. I can put some lights out, but I don't have that technology yet. So next technology we want to work on. What do we still don't have? We don't have upside down foundations or the nature foundation. So that one just takes 200 concrete. And that one takes 200 concrete. So we'll go get 200 concrete. Do I have 200 concrete? I have 100. And concrete's right here. Okay. And we need to build the MAM. I think we will build the MAM right here. Assume we hit the right button. We need iron plates, which we still have to manually make. We have enough to make one, which means we need more iron plates. Sure, going to need more of these, so let's go ahead and use up our screws. It's been a while since I played this map. Oh, there is an area I want to show you, because I never found it before, and I should have. Okay, now that we have what we need to make the MAM, yes. Let's put it right there. Now we have lots of stuff that we can research in the MAM that we've gotten, like you and you and you. I don't think we can research Samor. And you and you and you and you. Okay. I think alien organisms take, nope, they only take 3 seconds. Doop.
New recipe unlocked. New research available in the MAM.
That one also takes 3 seconds. There's a reason I was running around killing things. I couldn't remember how much we need. Oh, I killed enough. Unlocked plenty of things there. Okay, Caterium.
New resource added to the resource
We're going
scanner.
to need more Caterium before we can unlock that. Flower petals. Color gun and color cartridges. Mycelium. We don't have any of those yet. Power slugs. Quartz. Sulfur. Okay, and now we need to research the foods, but those take a few minutes. So let's go ahead and put some stuff away here. Wonder where I got limestone from. Oh, probably when I was harvesting plants. Okay, so we need berries and nuts. And we will show you where I think maybe there's some of the food mushrooms. We'll see. Hopefully there's not spiders. I don't like spiders. That's not what we want. We want nutrients. I guess it's only 3 seconds too.
New object added to the object scanner.
Okay, we got lots of stuff unlocked there. Let's put away some of our junk. And let's go throw you over here. Okay. So let's do our upside down platforms. This is basically just a graphical type thing, and that takes 30 seconds. So we can go get some more. It's right here. I put signs so I would know where it is, and what do? I ignore my signs. Maybe I need to put them in the walkway. And I probably will do that when we get more stuff, because I'm hoping to have all of my resources be there in a line so that I can just go and grab them, and it will make things much easier until we get to the point, you know, where we have to build the huge massive factories. Okay, let's complete tier 0 by doing the nature, which basically gives us foundations that are grass and sand and soil. Pretty stuff. Not very necessary, but pretty. Okay. So we have this to research. We did research basic farming, which gives us the greenhouse. And I think we need the greenhouse. Oh no, we only need 100 seeds for that. But next I think we'll do the splitter. Mark II. Maybe not. What else do we have here? We do lights, inventory space, the basic rancher, farming decorations. What does the basic rancher take? 200 wheat. Inventory space. Wow, inventory space is expensive, but I wouldn't mind bigger inventory. Let's do lights. We have most of the stuff we need for lights. We just need some plates. That's a 10-minute one, so we'll have some time here. So let's go see if we can find the mushrooms. There's a cave. It's a huge complex under that hill, I bet. I think I found the entrance once on the other side. I did not know there was an entrance on this side. Assuming I can find it again. I know it's over here somewhere. Here it is. This is where I found my mycelium. I'm not seeing spiders, which is my big worry about this area. And there's some sloop. We'll take it. It's a work in progress. Maybe someday we'll have a need for it. Okay, more mushrooms. More mycelium. More mycelium. Big cave. And we're out the other side, and there were no mushrooms. Well, where the heck do we find those things? And this is the other area I told you about. There's 2 impure nodes here of iron. I think that's a normal node. Uh-oh. Oh, no, didn't hurt myself. You're back already? Already killed you once. Apparently the respawn's faster than I thought it was. I bet I gave all my berries away. Okay, anyway, over there's 3 iron nodes. So we got plenty of extra iron on this side. And our base is just around here. Follow the power lines. They all lead back to our base. And this is what I mean about I just basically set one of those there and off I go. They have to be 5 or 8 foundations away from each other, but the max distance of the wire I know is far enough, so I just put them there. They can actually be closer than that probably. So we have a cave for mycelium, but no mushrooms. Or none of the edible big flowery mushroomy thing. Which is going to suck for getting the big healing. Though we have options. So options are good. Where are we on plates? I'm going to need to make a whole bunch more plates. And we need to go get some nuts. So throw you in there and you in there. Throw you in there. And we have an extra hand slot. Yay! Okay, so let's grab some screws and some plates. And let's make a bunch of reinforced plates. I'm very bad at watching the chat. I will try to watch it. I know I missed some questions till literally I was logging off last night because of issues, so. Do. This will take a little bit. That's why I want to get these things automated. Actually, I can probably buy the technology I need to automate them. Now that I think about it. Okay, that should give us enough plates for a while. Are we ready for the next food thing? It wasn't food, it was alien organisms? No. What was it that was taking time? Oh well. Anyway, we should figure out quick what we're going to do for our next release here. I think we'll skip up here. I want the parts assembler. And I want... let's do the chainsaw first, because we got pretty much everything we're going to need for the chainsaw. Because you can never have too many chainsaws. And we should also see what we need to build a scanner. Object scanner. We need 3 of those. What are we short of on those? Iron plates. Let's build a couple extra of those for when we go exploring. There we have our object scanner. So the object scanner will now detect nuts, berries. Right now it's only detecting nuts and berries. And there's a nut plant right here, though I don't think the nuts are regrowing on it, which they do now. But it's not giving me an option to take them, so I assume they're not fully grown yet. But they respawn too. Okay, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, seeds. So I had the other limestone thing over here, sifting through the limestone to get me seeds. So we're going to put down a greenhouse. We'll put it down right there. And we will select, we need wheat for the next level. Let's do wheat. Throw the extra seeds in here for the moment. And then we have to figure out how the heck we're going to get power to it. My power line situation is, well, like most people's power line situations at this point in the game, not great. Oops. Okay, that should, I think this takes only like one, yeah, it only takes 1 megawatt of power, so it doesn't take much power, though it's expensive to build. Can we put 200 seeds in here? Yes, we can. So it takes it 2 minutes to grow 40 wheat. And our next thing should be done, so let's go grab what we need. 100 cable. Concrete. And screws. 500 screws. Whoops. We hit the sign. 500 screws. That will get us the chainsaw.
Milestone reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
Yay. Bigger pocket dimensions. Okay. We can get bigger pocket dimensions. We need 200 wheat for you. We have 100 seeds. Don't really want farming decorations, but I like to complete everything. Okay. No, what we wanted next was up here, wasn't it? We want part assembly. So we're going to need 200 cable. How much cable do we have on us? So let's get another 100 cable. Keep hitting the sign. Donk. 500 screws. And 300 plates. And we need another minute. So while we're waiting for that, let's so we need all we need is an extra 50 rods for that. So this will let us overclock and underclock. That'll take 5 minutes. You have 30 seconds till the other thing returns. I wonder if there's any official names for some of the creatures here. I mean, you got the fan-tailed bull thingies, and you've got the fire and acid spitter moosey thingies, and you got the giant flying thingy, and you have the spiders. The little dogs do have names, but I'm blanking on what they are right now. Doggos? I think they're doggos. And we can put stuff in.
Milestone reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated. Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space elevator. Note: project parts are too complex to produce by hand.
Speaking of space elevator, let's go ahead and get it built. Give our resources plenty of time to recover. So I need 1,500 copper wire. I need 500 concrete. I need 400 rods. I need 250 plates. Okay, we should have everything we need for it. Soon we'll have elevators for these first 3 levels. Where do we want to put it? That's the side we want. The other choice is we could let's put it right there. And here comes down the space elevator. This is such a gorgeous game. I just love this game. Not just for its looks, though. I like the whole gameplay, but it doesn't hurt that it's a simply gorgeous game. They need to come up with a VR version. Okay. So to unlock the next tier, we are going to need 50 smart plating. And smart plating is basically just rotors and smart plates. Do. But yeah, I built all of this off camera because I am a horrible builder and building is no fun to watch. Nope, still not ripe. What if building my living quarters that close to poisonous gas was a bad idea? Okay. So what do we want to work on next? We could do oh, we want both of these. Let's do Logistics Mark II next. Which means we need to make a bunch of iron plates. We'll need to get iron plate production up pretty soon. And we probably don't have enough. We need 50. I think we're going to quite have, well, we're going to have, looks like 51. Okay. And then we need, oops, don't need any view. Need 200 of you. And 300 of you. And 300 of you. That gives us Logistics Mark II. Which gives us our faster
Milestone
belts.
reached. Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
And next we will work on that. But first, What do we need to build assemblers? Rotors and plates, of course. We will build plates first. Yeah, I know, manual crafting. I'm not a big fan of it either. That should be enough of those. Let's get some of these crafted. Okay, that should be enough for our initial needs. So what else do we need to make assemblers? Just cable. Bet our power consumption's gone up a bunch. And we're still under our passive. Probably won't be for long once we add all these new machines, but okay. So I think we want a splitter there. I just use splitters for lining everything up. And then I think we want another one here. Okay, then we need some assemblers. Let's put one there. And one there. And let's get them power. We'll have you making reinforced frames. And we will have you making rotors. Oops. And we will put one of you there. And one of you there. One of you there. One of you there. Hopefully this will work. Oh, except that what do these things need? This one needs 100 screws per minute, so we're going to have to use, for the screw container, we need to use one of our new faster belts. Come on. And this will be our rod. Did I put a faster belt on both of those? Yeah, I already did. We won't worry about it. This one only needs 60 and 30, so we're fine with normal belts for this. Okay, that gives us our basics. Now we need to figure out how to get stuff up to them. Let's go ahead and put signs on here so I can get them started manually while I figure out how to get stuff up to them. I have one that has signs automatically on it. No, but that one should. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, now if you use the arrow keys, there are 10 function bars that you can go through. So I tried to set some up for stuff that I do a lot, so I don't have to keep going to the menu, because half the time I hit the wrong keys. Oh, don't have enough resources. Okay. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. We need to build a chainsaw and clean that up. We should also put the stuff in for our resource sink because we're ready for it. So we need 500 wire. That is not a problem in the slightest. And 400 cement. 1, 2, 3, 4. 200 iron rods. 1, 2. And 200 plates. 1, 2. And our resource sink is up for orders. Yay.
Milestone reached. You have been given early access to the Anti-Waste Effort for Stress Testing of Materials on Exoplanets bonus program. Funneling parts into the awesome resource sink, depending on their amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the awesome store, which can be exchanged for bonus rewards. Examples of bonus content are parts, walls, factory attachments, and cosmetics. Fixit is working hard to develop additional options, which will be added to the awesome store in the future.
Yep,
Go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
We will get those built. I don't really have a lot of extra resources to put into it right now, but we will get that going. Okay, let's go ahead and get these going. Oh, need iron rods. I do that all the time. I carefully set this up. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. So this one will give us rotors. Whoops. Got to get rid of the old text there. Not routers, rotors. You can tell what I do for my day job. And down here, oop. And this one will be, what is it, hardened iron plates. That is probably horribly misspelled. They are called reinforced iron plates. Don't even know what things are called. And we're probably going to take it down just a smidge in size there. There we go. That fits better. Now the question is, will this fit? Or will this even work? Whoops. Do I maybe not need? Oh, looks like I don't need that. Okay, so we need to switch these two to iron rods. Oops. Okay. And we need to put a combiner here. Which one's the combiner? Or merge. I keep calling it a combiner, but it's actually a merger. Remember last time that it was a very tight fit to get that in. So we're probably going to have to do now we need 4 of these. 1. Two. 3. And I'm so used to hitting 3 for that. Should have probably designed it as 3. Oh, out of concrete. Got myself in a corner here. I don't know why I ran to this stair since the concrete's much nearer the other one. Yeah, because this would have been a much clearer run. Apparently I knew what I was doing without knowing what I was doing. Oh, this isn't the level I want to be on. Yet. Okay. Okay, so we want to set these all to make screws. And then we need to make a merger right here. I think that should do it. Now, assuming we can get all our belts to go. We can use the slower belts here. Did I not get you hooked up yet? No, I did not get you hooked up yet. Okay, so that should get our screw production. That should be producing about 120 screws. And we're going to have to get down below to set that up right. And hope I have enough reinforced plates. Actually, let's go ahead and give it a jump start. Oops, up one more floor. This one I don't think it matters, does it? Yeah, it needs 60, so it doesn't matter in this one. Let's go grab a bunch of iron plates, throw them in there, and it should start producing those for us. Manually, not automatically, but we're working on that. We really are. But our power's going up. Huh? Not dramatically yet. Still well under our passive power. So how are we doing on... We only have 4 plates left. We have a bunch of iron. Okay, so you should now be producing 5 of these per minute. The question is, do we put a hole up through the floor? How am I going to handle this? I think we want a hole in the floor. Makes it much easier than counting. Much easier to line everything up. Okay, so we want a 7. Whoops, no we don't. We want a 6 first. An 8 first. And I put all my iron plates in there. Bad me, bad. Probably put all my rods in here. Oh, that's screws. I don't need screws at the moment. Okay. We'll see if that even works. I may need to put up some supports or something. Fudge. I was afraid of that. The power cables. So I really needed to make that whole floor one floor higher. Really should have tested stuff. Well, let's check something. There might be... No, that won't work either. Oh, apparently I didn't have it quite high enough. Yay! That won't be a problem on the other one. And I'll show you why. Assuming that my lining up doesn't misline up. There it is. Well, that's right. We need iron plates for that one. Do we have any yet? That might be enough. We need two there. And hope that works. That's not tall enough. That one looks like it's tall enough. Okay. So that will feed in our iron plates. And you aren't tall enough. Okay, we'll have to do it this way. Okay, let's see if that worked. That did not work. They needed to be higher. Need to be just a smidge higher. I wonder if control works for that. Don't think so. The conveyor, the upgoing conveyors are a little less friendly to me. Okay, let's see if that one worked. Oops, one more up. Nope, same thing again. Let's try it from the other direction. Maybe instead of going up, I should go down. That falls short enough I don't get hurt. This fall is not that case. Literally, I leaped over it. Oh, looks like control might work. Yep, looks like control is what I needed all the time. Well, learn and live and learn. So I need conveyor belts 2. Actually, how do we want to do this? You only need 60. This is bringing up 120. The other one needs 100. So I could split it. I do have a splitter there, so let's try this. Not quite perfect, but it gets it there. And then let's go ahead and put another conveyor here. Can I stick one up? Apparently you can. No, you can't. But that's alright. We can do this. Yeah, we can do this. Do. I'm wasting a lot of room up here. I will have to figure out if I can do a more elegant design at some point. Whoops. Oh, out of iron plates. Fortunately, I know I can steal some. Okay, neither of these are working at capacity. In fact, this one's not working at all because I still have to figure out where I'm going to get additional stuff. And I think what I'll do is I'll tap the iron over there to bring in additional resources here. For now, what I can do is just manually throw a bunch of rods in here. We don't need rotors as often as we need hardened iron plates. Actually, we had a bunch of rotors and stuff in there from our earlier production system. Yeah, this is probably filling up as fast as those come in. And then that will go down there to store. So now we got that production done. Let's grab as many screws as we can. because we're going to need another builder up there that's going to be set up slightly differently. So screws, 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 screws. Okay. Now we're going to build a specialty machine. Specialty machines are machines I basically build to build parts that we only need for the space elevator. So we're going to build the first one of those. So we're going to start with, oh, we gave away all our rods again. Okay. I don't know why I do that when it's right there on my keyboard. Okay. This is going to make our smart plating once we have all the pieces we need. Okay. So there we're set. This will build once we have the raw ingredients we need, which I think we need to build 50, which I think takes 50 rotors and 50 reinforced plates, I believe. So we might already have the reinforced plates. I doubt we have the rotors yet. And I know I don't need to unlock those tiers yet, but might as well get stuff up and going. Okay. Yep, we have the 50 of these. Rotors we have a lot less, I have a feeling. Yep, we got 26 including the 4 that went in my inventory. But we might as well get them crafting. Guess I don't even need to use those. Okay. So we got the unlock for those tiers. That slug there is just taunting me, sitting there on top of its poisonous, spewing evil place. So I think ultimately our central place is going to be right there in that plane where we'll put trains and all that stuff to pull everything together, but it'll probably be a while before we do that. Okay. Down we go. And down we go. Okay, we need to build that chainsaw, and I think I need to build something to convert all that biomass. Don't think I have room here. Nah, don't have room for it there, but this is a logical place to put it. See if we can do a sneaky number here. Now I gotta figure out where I'm getting power from. So almost everything over here is full, which of course is always the case. Oh, nope, I can draw power from here. Okay, then what we're going to do is just going to move all of this stuff. Over to here. And miscellaneous has some extra biomass in it. So let's see what we need to make our chainsaw. We're missing screws. Do I have enough screws replacement to take care of that? Oh yeah. I think that's enough screws. Nope, need 160 screws. Okay, we made the chainsaw. Throw you and you in there. And we still need to do something with you. I should just throw you out. You're not worth the time to do something with. Oh, and our first 100 wheat should be done. Okay, so that's done. You only do stacks of 80 now? Apparently. Okay. So while we're waiting, we already got utility signs. I wonder how did we get that for free or something? I don't remember spending the points on it. Lights, let's do lights. One, two, three, four, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. That should pretty much have almost everything going. Are we still under our passive power? Yep. So I think we're good to expand for a while, because almost everything's running right now. And lights, we have it. Okay, so we now should have our chainsaw. Yep, I'm always doing that. This is the new chainsaw. It's actually a little quieter. which I sort of like when you're running around with it, because it was sort of annoying before. That's not what I want. That's what I want. But the berries... Oh no, that's... Berry stone harvestable. That would have cut them down. And I may remove that berry bush ultimately as I get other food sources. Cut down the tree, it basically cuts down almost everything around it. Some of these bigger trees I can see through the plating to get rid of. I don't know why I'm gathering all this biomass, because I've already got more than I can use. So have you regrown, or are you one I missed? You haven't even begun to regrow. Okay, so we got that done. We got 5 minutes to our next unlock for that. So let's go do some MAM things. Don't think we have 5 organs, but we probably have 5 beastie hides. We have 4 organs and 7 beastie hides. Which one does that give us? That gives us the extra hand slot, which is the one I'm more worried about at this point. Okay. And we have the extra limestone we seem to always get when we harvest trees. Thought we had extra. There it is, limestone. So that one's full. That one's still filling up. When I need limestone, I need a lot of it, so I tend to do that multiple container, so it builds up a big reserve. So, and you are, got another 80. So you'll be done soon. So what do we need to do next? So we got the Mark II splitters. We're working on farming decorations. Let's do extra inventory slots. Oh, out of room. Let's go ahead and just throw away the iron. It's not worth my time to do anything with it. And we might as well process our biomass. And leaves. I think there's something we need biomass for coming up. How are you guys doing on biomass? You haven't burned anything because we haven't needed the power, and you guys of course automatically are kept full by this conveyor belt, so I don't know how you'd get to coal power without the refine mod, because it's just, you would spend all your time getting biomass. Oh, we can now make copper sheets, so we're going to have to start getting copper sheet production in here, in our way here sometime. Ooh. I think we need 23. Yeah, it took me forever to figure out that you just hold down the mouse button to get the split instead of just clicking on it. I don't know why. It took me so long to figure that out. Why did I come up here? Oh, for you. So we had 24. I was wrong. We needed 24. So we need one more. We need one more rotor, not router. And you can only make those in machines. Smart plating can't be made by hand. That's 28 of our 50 we need. And did we unlock awesome yet? Yes, we did. So let's build an awesome sink. What do we need for that? Yeah, those. But first of all, let's go ahead and do our inventory space add-on, so that we have more inventory space to be able to carry the stuff for our inventory space add-on. I don't know why I was looking in there, because I forgot why I came here for. Okay, so I need 900 more wire and 100 more plates. That makes a big dent in our supplies. But that's what they're here for. Yay, more inventory space. That one's another 10-minute one. Cheap trains are cheap. Might as well throw the screws back in the screw container, because I normally don't actually need screws with me walking around. Okay, let's go see if we can find some things to kill. Well, we better take food with us. If we're going to go kill stuff, we should probably take food with us. Now I have berries in here. There they are. Actually, let's take half of these. Let's throw the rest of the biomass in here. Let's see if I can get through without dying horribly. Actually, what we should be doing is unlocking better weapons. Yeah, that's what we should really be doing. Let's do that. Suddenly changing my mind. So what do we need?
Tool belt has been expanded.
That gave us another tool belt slot. So we need 750 plates, 500 screws, and 25 rotors. I think we have all that. Oh, forgot the 500 screws. And that will take 5 minutes to research. So for this we need 1 more alien flesh. For this we need 5 more alien flesh and 100 frames. And for that we need stuff we don't know how to make yet. And for this we don't know yet because we're still making the rebar gun. You just wander all over my base like you own it. Just because you're a huge creature I can't kill. Okay, what next? What next? What next? So we got 5 minutes for that, 5 minutes for the other thing. Now there were some... See if they respawned. If I remember right, out here I ran into 1 or 2 of the fire breathers. Oh, a slug. Shouldn't there be something here trying to kill me because there's a slug? Ooh, look, copper. Looks like there's something down there to kill me. Question is it 1 or 2 somethings? At least 1. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Was it just 1? Nope, wasn't just 1. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I hate it when I can't find him. because that's when I die horribly. And I died. I didn't expect there to be quite that many of them. But fortunately, we were researching something that will make it much more easier to kill them. Where are we on that? Whoops. We are 1 minute and 24 seconds away. So we will wait for that, and meanwhile, we shall eat some lovely pale berries. I was not expecting 3 of them. Okay, we're cured up. Where are we on our gun? We want our gun. 32 seconds. So apparently iron rods is fully restocked. We're still restocking those. Routers are still coming in. Screws are still coming in. Copper and cables. Everything's working the way it should. I like to see that. Okay, where are you? You're done.
New equipment unlocked.
So that takes 25 routers, which I think I just are in my dead body, and 20 iron rods. Rotors, not routers. Rotors. I'll get that right someday. Oh look, 25. Iron rods, iron rods, iron rods. Okay, now what do I actually need to make these? Rebar gun takes 6 reinforced iron plates, 16 iron rods, and 100 screws. Okay, I can do that. There's our rebar gun. Now we need to make ammunition for it. Okay. I think it's R to reload it. Yep. And now we can go get our body. This is why I'm usually out of food, is because quite often in the corpse run I'll die half a dozen times. Two more of those things. We will avoid those. What's wrong with you? You're just sort of floating there. Ooh, can I shoot him from this far? Come closer, closer. Keep coming closer. Nope, definitely falling short. Nope, they're out of range. Question is, if I'm patient, are they going to get in range? Doesn't look like it. Where are you? I hear you. There's one of you. There's the other one. That'll teach ya. Yep, I definitely should have straightened out my inventory before I went and did that. Let's go ahead and put you in one hand and you in the other. What? There was another one? How many of these suckers are there? How many suckers are there? My token bush. Are these berries I haven't gotten? Yes. I wish the respawn was a little clearer about where they are in the respawn cycle, because they look like they're ready to go for quite a while before they are ready to go. Okay, so now we can buy our cheap trains. Do we have what we need on us? We might. Nope, we're one rod short. Cheap trains, yay! Now those trains carry half as much as the trains you get later and are like considerably slower, but they're also considerably cheaper and you can get them considerably earlier. So it's a balance. Why am I going up here? Oh, I know why I'm going up here. Because there's a good possibility our smart plating is done. It is. I never set... Huh. Did I put it here on the back side? Probably. Yep, there it is. Seal, send. And off it goes. That unlocks 2 more tiers of stuff. Should I have elevators by now? Should at least have the first tier of elevators, I thought, to unlock. Not there. Don't see them there. Oh, there they are. Marquand Elevators. They don't take steel. You, however, take steel. That's basic steel production, coal. I think we'll complete some of these other stuff before we go off to that. Basic rancher. We should have enough wheat now. Now let's switch to potatoes. It's another 10-minute one. You're killing me here. You're killing me. So farming decorations takes 100 seeds. We can get that at any point. Splitters Mark II we can get at any point. I think we want to finish out these maybe? Because here all we have left is jump pads. So what else do we want to do here? Actually, let's get a bunch of concrete and go and start laying out a base over where that other iron is. Concrete. Oh, we're going to build the awesome sink, weren't we? All we need is some more cable. We're going to build the awesome sink in the awesome store. How could I forget? Not to have anything to go in it. Because basically you send extra resources in and you get tickets. But it's a diminishing return. So, well, not a diminishing return. Each time it takes more and more stuff to okay, that should clear that up. Okay, so now we can go build the awesome sink, which I think we'll build up at the top. We could build it down here. Let's build it down here. I think that's tall enough for, it may not be tall enough. Nope. It is a very tall machine, so it's going to have to go up on the top level. Okay, awesome sink. Let's put it right there near the edge. Then let's put, there's no way to directly put stuff in. And this can take stuff as fast as you want, so let's go ahead and put one of our faster belts in. Or our fastest belt. We only have 2 right now. I did my usual thing of putting you in backwards. Now we got to figure out how we get power up here. I'm sure it's something like you could sneak to the edge with. There we go. Awesome sink is running. What, does it say how much it takes for power? Nope, does not say. So next we need to build the awesome shop. Let's go ahead and, I'm tired of running on all these ramps. Let's go ahead and research elevators. So what do we actually need for elevators? Bunch of rotors and plates. 100 rotors, 100 plates. So we have the 100 rotors. And we have the 100 plates. Okay, while we're waiting for that, is there anything else here we can research? No, 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 no. Yes, we don't need it that bad. I can probably research it. We still don't have that. We still don't have that. We don't have a yellow power slug. We don't have quartz. We don't have sulfur. Now let's go ahead and build the awesome store, which is what we're going to build. Awesome shop. We need screws, plates, and that's it. We have everything else. Okay, where do we want to put our little awesome shop? Let's put it right outside our sleeping domicile here. What am I missing? Oh, I didn't get enough screws. Ah. And basically we can buy walls, doors, attachments, foundations. As soon as I can afford it, I really like the double ramps. You can also build walkways. I've never got the cart. I've never had the need to spend 10 things on it. I usually get the factory railings and the stairs. They're cheap. And they look good. Statues I've never gotten, and I don't know why you'd waste it on stuff like electronics and minerals. And I guess you could buy the coffee cup. Cost you 1 ticket. But that is the awesome shop. Now we can buy the elevator. Okay, how much does it cost to build the elevator? That is the question. 10 rotors and 10 iron plates. We have the plates. Rotors. I said it once and I corrected myself. So we need 10 of those. So let's build an elevator. right here, hopefully. Then we need to get rid of that. Dunk. So that's what, 4, 8, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Whoops. So we'll make this smelting. We're going to make this 20. Whoops. And we will call this one I forgot what those machines are called. We'll call it secondary for the moment. And we'll call it second floor for the moment. Ooh, and my stuff was pretty good. Constructors. Oops. I just can't type, apparently. And that would be 12 more, 32. And of course it did exactly what I didn't want it to do. $32. There's 2. We need to get rid of you. Yep, unfortunately the first tier ones like this can only go 3 levels, so that's the most we can do at the moment. But it's faster and easier than running upstairs. So elevators, yay! And I think at this point we will call it night. So thank you for, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, leaving me a dislike's fine, but please leave a comment saying why you disliked it. As always, this is Spidey 1958, and have fun gaming.